For this presentation, we will be focusing on stress in the workplace and the different effects that it can have on your body mentally and physically. And this project is being brought to you by Diamond and Kara. There are three main definitions of stress according to dictionary.com. However, for this project, we'll be focusing on the second, which is a state of mind or emotional strain or tension resulting from a circumstance. And this circumstance will be workplace-related stress. Alongside the immediate effects it has on our mental and physical stability, the economic effects that stress has on us can be equally detrimental. According to reports, workplace stress costs U.S. employers an estimated $200 billion per year in absenteeism, lower productivity, and other stress-related expenses. The same report stated how, according to a survey completed for the U.S. Department of Labor, 10% of people who are married or living with children under 18 experience severe work-family conflict, and an additional 25% report moderate levels of conflict. So what's really going on behind this steady epidemic? Let's take a deeper look. First, we will examine stress and the effects it has on our body. Having a deadline that seems impossible can make a person so stressed out that it can leave physical damage to the body if it continually happens. Stress at work often causes erratic eating behaviors of food highly concentrated with sugars and saturated fats. A lack of exercise. We all know that exercise is good for you, but no one tells you what happens when you stop. It results in weight problems, high blood pressure, and elevated cholesterol levels. Common stressors can also lead to an accelerated risk of heart diseases and an increased likelihood of heart attacks. More specifically, feeling trapped in a workplace that is unfair increases the risk of coronary heart disease, which is a leading cause of death in the U.S. In a two-part survey conducted with more than 6,000 male British civil servants, over a 5-year period where at baseline they were all without the presence of coronary heart disease. The results showed that subjects who reported a high level of justice at work were 30% less likely to develop coronary heart disease than the workers who consistently experience injustice. When your brain perceives stress, you get reactions from the stress-reactive area. This causes an elevation in stress hormones, cortisol and norepinephrine, to increase in concentration in the blood. Alongside this, leading stress management researchers believe that each person has different vulnerabilities in regards to their body's response to stress. While one person may receive panic attacks, others may receive headaches. Lastly, stress can make it harder to combat pre-existing conditions. Stress can make it harder to specifically control diabetes because it raises your blood glucose levels. So now that we've established some of the ways that stress inhibits us, let's examine some ways in which we can avoid and cope with it. There are a number of different ways that we can reduce or even deter the effects that work-related stress can have on our bodies and on our personal lives. Your first step will be to set manageable goals. According to a Harvard Business Review, establishing a core list of habits and values will allow you to trigger a chain of positive lifestyle changes. They refer to this as establishing keystone habits. They can range from setting a workout schedule, reducing overall sugar intake, and making positive lifestyle changes. Your next step will be to avoid emotional breakdowns. You can fight the mental stress that work causes by making the most of your work breaks. If you feel angry or tasked, walk away and mentally regroup, and to set reasonable standards for yourself and those around you. You can also combat the health problems that come with work-related stress by packing a healthy lunch, drinking lots of water, and setting times during the week to exercise. Certain foods that are good with regulating stress are salmon, pistachios, avocados, and our favorite, dark chocolate.
Created using Powtoon.